Hello, everyone. This is Secular Sakai with Tridents Against Tyrants, here to give a brief introduction to this new channel and its purpose for content here related to the ongoing war in Ukraine. Given the potential, the expectation that this war will continue on for a bit longer, possibly for a few more years, I've been making sure to do what I can to assist both the armed forces of Ukraine and civilians in need of humanitarian aid since the beginning of this conflict. Not just 2022, but going back to 2014, but most especially in 2022. So the purpose of this platform is to provide a community where we can come together to assist the armed forces in whatever way possible and the broader Ukrainian community. There will be fundraisers here. There will be coverage of news and ongoing events that directly and indirectly affect the conflict. So I'll go ahead and move this over now to this this is the deep state map. Now, this is a website where you can see what the current situation is on the ground in Ukraine and in surrounding areas that have historical significance or a possible long-term impact on the general friction or current conflict or potential future conflict with Russia. And as you can see, not only the entire front line here in Ukraine and liberated territories, very important to note, there has been quite a bit that has been liberated since this war began in February of 2022. You also have neighboring areas such as this in Moldova, Transnistria, the Kaliningrad Oblast of Russia, separated right in the middle of Europe. These areas that previously belonged to Estonia, Finland, Latvia, that since the end of World War II have been part of Russia. From the 90s, the Chechen Wars here in Chechnya, both of these regions of South Ossetia and Abkhazia in Republic of Georgia, another neighboring country, invaded in 2008, very similarly to Ukraine. And even all the way over here, the occupied Southern Kuril Islands, which are still contested between Russia and Japan. So no shortage of information here, both historical and related to the active war. So we will definitely be revisiting the deep state map in future videos and live streams. Now, to cover the fundraising portion of the channel, let me switch over, and you'll see here that I have two monobank jars, monobank being a reputable and fairly well-known payment platform within Ukrainian society, linked to the National Bank of Ukraine. And we have one jar here for fundraising to get 110 FPV drones to the 110th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. And this has been organized in coordination with a trusted individual within Ukraine, who I'm acquainted with, and who has shared sufficient information for me to observe transparency and build trust with them, which I also aim to do here on this channel with all of you, because that is absolutely important to me, that there be both transparency and trust. when engaging in fundraising efforts. This will be for 2,200,000 Ukrainian hryvnia, which equates to about 67,000 US dollars. Yeah, plus a little change. And then we have an additional jar here. This is for 2 anti-drone guns for defense from enemy drones, and this is for 230,000 Ukrainian hryvnia. So, yeah, about 6,000 or 6,700 US dollars. Let me calculate that right quick, actually. Yeah, 6,300, approximately 6,347 US dollars when calculated today. So, yes, both of these will be ongoing fundraising efforts. And I've been told that these drones are especially crucial, so this will be the heaviest focus long term for the channel for a while. With this one also being important and being smaller, so quite possible to close out sooner. And there may also be some assistance from others I know who are doing fundraising efforts for Ukraine. For this smaller fundraiser at the very least. But long term, this larger one is what the primary goal of the channel will be to support, and I'll be breaking it out into chunks just because it is such a large sum that we're going to set milestones to reach, along with a progress bar, ideally, that can be displayed. And yes, so thank you for joining me today, and I greatly appreciate you being here. Please continue to stand with all of Ukraine, with the armed forces, with the people, and remember that you can't allow a madman, a bully, a neighbor who thinks that everything belongs to them because might is right, be the victor at the end of the day. And together we can assist Ukraine to make sure that that never happens. Thank you, and yeah, Slava Ukraini.